So I am back with a new video, and this is my 2025 planner setup. I'm not really setting up the pages, I'm just showing you what I have and what I will be using for 2025. So maybe you can get some inspiration, maybe you can get some ideas and really develop your planner game, for lack of a better term. So the first thing I have a few. Let me go ahead and do an overview first. There are a number of components that I have developed for my life management system. The first is having an everyday carry of my to-dos. I am out and about, so I really do want something on hand all times that's going to remind me what my daily to-dos are, because I realize I only live in the day. Yesterday, quite frankly, I forgot about. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen. So having something that I can execute every single day and reminds me what to execute every single day has been really a game changer for me. So for this is a traveler's journal, notebook cover, leather notebook cover in the passport size. It is in the camel. It's a suede leather, basically. It's really great quality. You can definitely tell the difference with cheaper products, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it's basically a wallet with notebooks on the inside. And so I have a notebook for random notes, and then I have a notebook for my daily to-dos. They're pretty empty right now because I've set it up for 2025. And then on the inside, I have a paper wallet insert that I made myself that has like some card slots and like a pocket for cash and receipts that I should periodically clean out, basically. I don't know. I do have a few ideas that I do want to add to this passport everyday carry, but for now, this is what I'm doing, and I really like it. I have been using this for 2024, and it's been a very, very important companion. The next thing I have is the Hobonichi 2025 Avec. This is a Hobonichi Techo 2025 Avec in the A6 size. Whew. I actually got these in the mail like everybody else. I purchased with a friend on the second day, because the first day the website was down, and so I was like, you know what, I'll just wait it out. I mean, what I'm purchasing is like just the planners. I didn't purchase any additional covers, I didn't purchase any additional accessories, just because I didn't have any ideas. I mean, I just really wanted to try out the planners. For the Hobonichi, this will be the first year I'm using Hobonichi. I've used a lot of similar planners in the past, but not the Hobonichi brand. Anyway, I am familiar with like the Tomio River paper, which they're not using anymore, but whatever. I have already opened this. So what I did with the Avec is I actually wrapped it in, not wrapping paper, but basically like scrapbook paper, I guess you could say. I didn't want to get a plastic cover because I love the texture of this particular paper I bought. It's like it's got like a nice bumpy ribbed texture, and that's basically what I did for covers. These will be living at home, so I already have like a box in which I have like my stickers and my washi tape and stuff like that, my pens, so I didn't really need anything sort of grabbing onto this notebook, and I tend to really like just using the notebooks plain. But this is the inside. I wrapped the inside as well. And this is the Hobonichi Techo 2025, a 6-side Avec. I have started a few planning ideas, but quite frankly not very much. Now with the Hobonichi Techo, this is basically the monthly and the daily pages, of course, with this like additional tracker page. But that's it. There is no weeklies with this Hobonichi Techo. Nonetheless, I am planning to use this A6 size as a journal. In my previous 2024 setup that I had, I did have a brain dump journal and it wasn't as organized as I like. So I really want this to be very personal. I want this to track my health. I want this to track my mood. I want this to track, you know, mental difficulties I have. I really want this just to be me, myself, and I type of notebook. Yeah, me, myself, and I type of notebook. It's a really nice notebook. It's got like a really nice paper. Every month is coded with a particular color. And I did the same thing with like the next 6 months here. So this is the first one. How I know the difference is because this is the flower one and this is the leopard. But this is the next 6 months. Yeah, that's gonna be my journaling notebook. With this A6 Avec, it came with an additional notebook by Hobonichi. So that's also really nice. I don't know what I'm going to use these for. For now, I think this is definitely going to be like additional pages of notes that might go into this. And I might get a cover for these two to like sit together. But for right now, I don't really think I'll need this. So this is just going to maybe just like be a backup notebook. But nonetheless, that is the 2025 Avec that I'll be using. The next thing I purchased is the Hobonichi Cousin. That's also in the Avec style. That's an A5 size. And then, so if I go ahead and open it up, I did the same thing. I wrapped it in scrapbooking paper, or like, yeah, scrapbooking paper. It's basically a design paper. So I actually ran out of this. So I decided to go for a different paper to do the next notebook. Again, it is a Cousin in the Avec style. So it's got like the cover on it, and then it has the Hobonichi Techo 2025 Avec, an overview of the year, trackers, and then it jumps into weekly pages. No, it jumps into monthly, and then weekly pages, and then daily pages. This is going to be for work. This is like my work planner, everything, all the personal things that are work related, really stringent to-dos. It's really going to be about productivity. It's really going to be about getting things done. And, you know, I do have things that, you know, goals, I guess you could say, professional goals and personal goals that just need this much room, basically. So that's what I'm going to be using the Cousin for. I got two of the same. So this is also actually going to live with the Avec. One is going to be for the first 6 months, and the next one is going to be for the next 6 months. And this, again, just going to be an extra notebook that lives with my A6 Avec. I'm just going to not even bother putting this away. But nonetheless, this is going to be my productivity planner. I will do a different video of setting these up just so you can know what the layouts are going to look out and everything like that, going to look like and everything. And it's going to be like a separate in-depth video. But that's what these are. The last but not least is actually a Kimbor. Now, if you don't know what a Kimbor is, it's basically a Chinese version of a Hobonichi. It's like their version. Is it a knockoff? I don't know, because everybody seems to copy everybody else in the industry. So who's original and who's not has really flown over my head. Nonetheless, the Kimbor is a cheaper option to the Hobonichi. If you want something, this was $10 for me to get it to me. So, you know, that's basically 1/6 of the price if you're not buying directly from the Hobonichi website. So this is like a really good alternative. This also has the same you know, overview. But the only difference is that it has the Chinese, what do you call it, holidays, but it's the same setup. Weeklies, you know, I've started to dabble in it. You know, it's got the trackers, definitely a lot more extensive than your normal Hobonichi trackers. It's got like the monthly, it's got a, and then I think, yeah, it goes directly into the daily pages. Now you could be like, you know, why do you need 2 daily pages or 2 daily planners? And for me, it's very, very simple. This is going to be a page of learning a day. I really do want to get back to, I wouldn't say scholarship, but to like re-engaging my mind in different subjects and studying them and writing down my findings and stuff like that. And, you know, basically making sure that I constantly renew my intelligence, for lack of a better term. It's going to really work like a commonplace notebook. It's just making sure that I do commonplace every single day. Really, that's what it's going to be rolling down to. Nonetheless, that is my 2025 like notebook planner lineup, and I'm very, very excited to show you like different setups that I'll be doing and how my pages will look like over the months. But nonetheless, that is where I'm going. So till next time.